As modern readers of the Bible, one of the mistakes, one of the common errors that we make is reading our cultural assumptions back into the biblical narrative. Let me just give you an example of this. So if you or I lose a loved one, we're not going to hire professional mourners to show up at our departed loved one's funeral to professionally weep and wail over them. Most modern cultures do not engage in that kind of behavior. It would be very weird to us. And yet, this was common in the ancient Near East. It was common in ancient Israel, and it happened in first century Israel as well. For instance, Jeremiah 9 says, "Call for the mourning women. Send for the skillful women. Let them make haste and raise the wailing over us." Professional mourners hired to weep and to wail professionally. Or in Matthew 9, when the ruler's daughter dies and Jesus shows up at her house, there's flute players there as well as a crowd making a commotion. These were people who had been hired as professional mourners to weep and to wail. And when Jesus tells them to get out because the girl's not dead but sleeping, they immediately transition from professionally mourning to laughing at him. See, they're not emotionally invested in this girl. This is one more instance where the more that we seep ourselves into first century Israel or into the ancient Near East, the better we're going to understand the scriptures, because we're going to put ourselves back in their place and better hear with ancient ears what is being taught to us in the scriptures.